What sets it apart? Everything. There's nothing like diving. I mean, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, everything that has in common is a ball. But diving, it's a whole different story. If I could compare it to anything, it would be maybe dance, because there's technique involved. There's strategy and how to balance yourself out and stuff. So I would have to say it's not like any other sport. There's way more different challenges.
Last week, Adrian competed at the Region 8 4A Championships in Corpus Christi, and he advanced to state, which I was really surprised about considering all the problems that we've had this season. We've had some issues with our heater going out, and we had been out of our pool since November, so we had been commuting to McAllen and getting time on the boards over there whenever we could at the McAllen Municipal Pool. And I'm just really grateful that he was able to do what he was able to do at that stage. He's a great competitor, and he wanted to win, and he was able to achieve his goal.
That competition was it was a different story. I mean, it was a competition. Nevertheless, it was something we had to work up to every day. Practicing. We didn't get that much days of practice, but practice whatever we could. It was hard. It was not easy. We had to work up for what we did.
Well, hopefully, this is his second year competing at state level, and he's a junior. So we're hoping that he will do better than last year. Last year, out of the top 16 in the state, he placed 13th. My goal for him is to try to get in the top 10 this year, and then hopefully make it again his senior year and go into the top 6. Over the past years, we've seen, of course, the kids that are the upperclassmen having an edge over the underclassmen. So that's kind of our goal for this year, is just for him to go up there to Austin to learn a little bit more from those divers that have a little bit more experience, and just to perform at his best for the season.
We practiced every so often in McAllen, and whatever diving time we could, we would jump, get on the boards, practice our flips and dives and everything. I got into diving because of my uncle. He's a former diver from La Jolla High School. His name is Juan Espinosa. He's in the Navy now, and he's stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. So he was my inspiration why I got into diving.
This is my 15th year working with the swim program here in LJISD, and this is my 3rd year as the head diving coach. We've been very fortunate with diving here in the school district. This will be the 6th consecutive year that we've taken a diver to the state meet, whether it's from La Jolla High School, Juarez Lincoln, Palmview, whichever. It'll be our 6th consecutive year taking a diver to the state level. And the program is, it's a lot of fun. It is a difficult sport. The thing about it is the kids make diving look easy. There is a little bit of pain involved occasionally, when the kids do land wrong in the water or they smack it or something, but we try to teach them to, dive safely and to overcome those, those obstacles or whatever, to become more graceful and learn their skills and their appropriate dives and so forth.
There's no physical requirement. There's just a will. You must have a will. You have to have the courage to get up there and go for it, because not all the time it's easy.
We're a very long sport. Our season begins basically at the end of August, and depending on how far the students are able to go, we sometimes will go all the way to the end of February, which we're going to state this year, so we will be ending on very late in February. So it's a long sport. We're more than willing to teach you everything we can about the sport, regardless of your age. We do need you to come out as a middle school student. That's the earliest that we can take you. But once you are with us in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you can just feed right into the high school program, regardless of the high school that you will be at.
I just relax, enjoy it. I mean, because it's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We gotta enjoy the moment, soak it in. I mean, don't be nervous. Enjoy the best of it.
We'll take anybody that wants to come out, because our goal is to teach the kids what they want to learn. It's nice to have the champions and everything, but for every champion that we have 7, 8, 9 kids that are also competitive divers that have learned all of the skills of the sport, and they've gained that knowledge base, and they have learned to really appreciate diving as a sport.
I like for them to see our efforts, our efforts that we do every day, and it feels good to be recognized as an individual, as a school as well. That's really good.
I'd really like to thank our school board, and I'd like to thank our athletic department, our secretaries, and our athletic director, Coach Victor Garza, and our assistant ADs, Coach Vela and Coach Trigo, for all of their support and assistance during this season. Like we've said before, we did have obstacles, but they were there trying to help us overcome them, whether it was with transportation or whatever we needed. And they're the ones that really helped us to be able to achieve the goals and the desires of the students this year. So once again, we'd like to thank them for all of their assistance this season.